morning everyone. My name is Mr. A. Satish Kumar from Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College, B department. Now I am going to teach the rotating magnetic field in induction machine. Okay. So what is my rotating magnetic field? An induction machine is basically a rotating machine. Okay. So means when a balanced polyphase current flow in a balanced polyphase winding, the rotating magnetic field will be produced here. Okay, so means in other words, all polyphase AC machines, that is in case of the synchronous machines or in case of the induction machines, single phase induction machines or three phase induction machines, we are getting the rotating magnetic field. So means these all polyphase AC machines are associated with the rotating magnetic field in their air gaps. Okay, that is, for example, I am taking here the three phase winding and the three phase currents here. So this is a three phase winding, that is A winding and B winding, C winding. So for the three phase winding is displaced by the 120 degrees each. Each phase is displaced by 120 degrees. So that is I am showing in the waveform with sine wave. So because I am giving the three phase supply, three phase input supply to the stator winding. And that stator is this either star connected or the delta connected. Okay. So then I am giving the three phase AC supply to the stator winding. Then each phase is displaced by 120 degrees. Okay, that is I am showing here, that is the A phase and B phase and C phase. You can check here. Okay, so then generally some requirements will be to be satisfied when the rotating magnetic field will be produced. So means the three phase winding must be physically displaced by 120 degrees in electrical space. That is, each winding should be displaced by 120 degrees. That is the mathematical representation of these three phase stator windings. That is, for example, I am taking the here phi r will be is equal to, this is the A r pi r phase or Y phase, B phase or A, B, C phases. You can take as your wish. But I am taking here R phase, Y phase, B phase. For example, the phi r will be is equal to phi maximum into sine omega t. Then another phase is displaced by 120 degrees. Now phi y will be is equal to phi maximum into sine omega t minus 120 degrees. Similarly, then B phase phi b will be is equal to phi maximum into sine of omega t minus 240 degrees. I am getting it. So means these three phase currents will be flowing through these above three windings must be time displaced by 120 degrees electrical. So that is I am getting here. Similarly, IR will be is equal to Im into sine omega t, and also Iy will be is equal to Im into sine omega t minus 120 degrees, and also I am getting Ib will be is equal to Im into sine of omega t minus 240 degrees. So this is the resultant currents I am getting here. So means these three phase currents flowing through above three winding must be time displaced by 120 degrees electrical here. So then the vector sum of these three currents in balanced three phase system is 0. Means at any instant, but the resultant of the magnetic field is produced by the current is not 0. Rather it will be have a constant non-zero value or rotating in space in respect to the time. Okay. So that is the very important whenever the rotating magnetic field produced in the stator winding. Okay, so means here the magnetic flux produced by the current in each phase can be represented by the some equations, that is pi r is equal to phi m into sine omega t, where pi y is equal to pi maximum into sine omega t minus 240 degrees, pi b is equal to sine of omega t minus 240 degrees, where this pi m will be is equal to maximum flux linkages. The pi m will be is equal to maximum flux linkages. Okay, so means this is the similar representation of the current in three phase system. That is, as a flux is co-Pascal with the current only. Okay, that is in case of the flux, the resultant flux in case of the R phase phi r is equal to phi maximum into sine omega t. That is similar to the current IR will be is equal to I maximum into sine omega t. So means this is the similar representation of the current in a three phase system, as a flux is co-Pascal with the current here. Means, for example, I am taking here where pi r, that is the resultant R flux, R phase flux, and the Y phase flux and the B phase flux are instantaneous flux of the corresponding red color I am taking here, yellow color and blue color. So for R phase, I'm taking the red color, Y phase, I'm taking the yellow color, B phase, I'm taking the blue color. Okay, so then the pi m, that is a magnitude here, the maximum flux linkages, pi m, amplitude of the flux wave. The flux wave in the space can be represented like this. You can assume here. So for example, here started here. So this is the 0 position. This is the first position. This is the second position. This is the third position. This is the fourth position. So at each position, I am finding the resultant flux here. Okay. So for example, now I am taking the at 0, means at 0 degrees phase difference in each coil for the R phase and Y phase and B phase. At 0 case, I am taking now first. Now for the above graphical representation of the flux wave, we will first consider the point 0. At this point, I am considering at 0 point, I am considering here. Okay, for first case. Okay, now here the values, the pi r is equal to, where at 0 position, then theta is equal to 0. Then I am substituting in these three equations, that is pi r is equal to phi maximum into sin omega t, and pi y is equal to phi maximum into sin of omega t minus 120 degrees, and pi b is equal to phi m into sin of omega t minus 240 degrees. So in these three equations, I am substituting the at point 1, at point 0, at point 2, at point 3, at point 4, what is the theta values, that is I am substituting in this case. Now at point 0, if the value of pi r is, I am getting here, pi r is equal to phi maximum of sin of 0, I am getting, that will be is equal to 0. Because of sin 0 is equal to 0, then I am getting the pi r will be is equal to 0. Similarly, the value of pi y is equal to pi m into sin of omega t minus 120 degrees, where omega t is equal to 0. I am substituting here, that is pi y is equal to pi maximum into sin of 0 minus 120 degrees. That is will be is equal to phi m into sin of minus 120 degrees I am getting here. That is according to here, according to sine angle, then pi m into sin of minus 120 degrees will be is equal to I am getting here minus root 3 by 2 I am getting. That is I am into pi m I am getting. Similarly, the value of pi b is, the pi b is equal to phi m into sin of omega t minus 240 degrees, where omega t is equal to 0. Then I am substituting in this equation, then I am getting the pi m into sin of minus 240 degrees. That will be is equal to root 3 by 2 into pi m. Okay. So then the resultant of these fluxes of pi r and pi y and pi b at the instant of resultant flux pi r is I am getting 1.5 into pi m I am getting, where pi m is equal to maximum flux here. So this is this pi r and pi y and pi b values I am representing in this three phase winding in the stator. You can see in the diagram also. I am taking that 0 degrees. This is a 60 degrees displacement. Then pi y I am getting here how much? Minus root 3 by 2 into pi m. And pi r is the resultant flux will be is equal to 1.5 into phi m I am getting. And pi b is equal to root 3 by 2 into pi m. And here this is the pi r. Pi r is equal to I am getting 0. So this is the displacement at point 0. This is the stator winding diagram. And the resultant flux will be is equal to I am getting 1.5 into pi m I am getting. Similarly, at point 1, what is the resultant flux I am getting here? So again, at point 1, omega t is equal to pi by 6 or 30 degrees I am getting. Okay, so means the value of pi r is equal to phi m into sin omega t, where omega t is equal to pi by 6. That is I am substituting here. Then I am getting the 1 by 2 into pi m I am getting. Similarly, I am substituting the omega t is equal to pi by 6 or 30 degrees in the equation of pi y, that is pi y is equal to pi m into sin of omega t minus 120 degrees, where omega t is equal to 30 degrees. Here I am substituting, then I am getting pi m into sin of minus 90 degrees here. So sin minus 90 is equal to minus 1 I am getting here, minus into pi m I am getting here. Similarly, the value of pi b is equal to phi m into sin of 30 degrees minus 240 degrees. That will be is equal to phi m into sin of minus 210 degrees I am getting here. that will be is equal to 1 by 2 into pi m. 1 by 2 into pi m I am getting here. Okay, so these values I am representing in the stator winding like this here. Pi r is equal to 1 by 2 into pi m. Here is each one displaced by 120 degrees here, and pi b is equal to 1 by 2 into pi m, and the pi y is equal to minus pi m, and the resultant flux pi r is equal to 1.5 into pi m I am getting. So at any case, I am getting the resultant flux will be is equal to 1.5 times of the maximum flux only I am getting. At 0 point also I am getting the resultant flux will be is equal to 1.5 into pi m. At instant 1 also I am getting the resultant flux will be is equal to 1.5 into pi m. Similarly, you can check at point 2 omega t is equal to pi by 3 or 60 degrees I am getting. Okay, for these values also we can substitute the for the pi r and pi b and pi y values in the pi y values, then I am getting the resultant flux will be is equal to 1.5 into pi m only. So means the resultant of these fluxes at the instant pi r is 1.5 m into pi m, which is shown again in this diagram also. It is clear that the resultant flux vector is rotated at 30 degrees further clockwise without changing its value. At any position, the value will be does not change. The resultant flux will be is equal to I am getting 1.5 into pi m only at 0 instant or at 1 instant, at second instant or at third instant. Similarly, at what time of instant also I am getting the resultant flux will be is equal to 1.5 into pi m only. So now here at point 3, at point 3 also I am getting the resultant flux will be is equal to 1.5 into pi m only. Okay, so means in this way we can prove that due to the balanced supply that is applied to the 3-phase stator winding, a rotating or revolving magnetic fields is established in the stator space or rotor space. So according to this principle, the rotating magnetic field, the magnitude of the rotating magnetic field is produced by the 3-phase winding, and these 3-phase currents is 1.2 into pi maximum, where pi maximum is the maximum flux density due to any phase that is and rotates with the synchronous speed ns is equal to 120 f by p rpm. That is called synchronous speed, where f is equal to frequency and p is equal to number of poles of the stator and the rotor. Okay, and the balanced polyphase current flowing balanced polyphase winding, that is an RMF is produced here. So means in other words, all polyphase AC machines are associated with the RMF in the air gaps only. Okay, so this is the production of the rotating magnetic field in the induction machine. So depends on the rotating magnetic field only the rotor will be induction motor will be runs. Okay, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.